Back on fixing up the CBR1000rr. So exciting news. Changing back to OEM. Like I said last time, I know a lot of you guys want to see that. My boy Lauren helped me get the bars out. Probably the hardest part is always the bolts. The 4 front head screws that put the bolt on and the bar were both Loctite.
I just put red on there and it's too hard to get off, so unfortunately I over torqued it. It's either red or they put a lot of copper grease, so.
You guys can see this in the light, but you see all that red Loctite? That's a big no-no. You always said use the blue one, because it's for what temperature?
Yeah. Unfortunately, it was Loctite too much, or at least over torqued.
And that was the other hard part too, was taking the main nut out. That 42 millimeter nut that we actually got out using a vice grip. Super ghetto, but you know,
it worked.
You gotta make things work somehow. I mean, this is just the first part. It's probably gonna be like a 2-day thing. Hopefully 2 days, but probably like a 3 day.
Hopefully 2 days. Probably 2 days. Yeah. Tomorrow.
That's the triple clamp that we're gonna get back on. Got the OEM handlebars. One other thing to note is the grips. Getting these babies off is super important. Fortunately, with the air compressor, we didn't have to cut it. The homie Lauren just air compressed the crap out of this and take out the grip. All right, so tune in next time.
Day 2
on fixing the CBR. Check this out, guys. Pain in the ass to get this thing out. Took forever. So just a few things to note before you guys take this out. There are 2 pinch bolts right over here that you guys got to get out. 4 bolts underneath the ignition that you got out. So homie's way of doing it was to get the pinch bolts out first and then lifting this stuff so you can get to the bottom where the ignition is. Then also the steering dampener needs to come out too. That attaches to this little bolt right over here. Time to install the old triple clamp back on here with the OEM bars. I think this is probably going to be the easiest. We might reuse the same clutch and brake lines. All right, dudes, back, and we ran into another problem. In order to put the brake reservoir on, there seems to be missing the arm extension right here because it keeps hitting the right fork right here. The homie Lauren came clutch with a new Brembo reservoir with the arm extension right here. These are pretty tough to come by, and he just came clutch with this in his garage. So we're gonna have to bleed the front brakes in order to take this thing off, and finally attaching the new Brembo brake reservoir.
Every freaking book for this shit. I'm telling you.
Alright, so we got the triple clamp on. That was a pain in the ass to kind of put on, just because we gotta screw in the ignition, and I think the hardest thing was actually the brake reservoir, just because it's not OEM, it's different. We just have to reuse some bits and pieces from the old CBR parts. We got the steering dampener on. Now we just gotta tighten everything. It's coming together slowly but surely. Day 3 of the freaking vlog, man. Welcome back, guys. Thank the Lord in heavens that this day has come. It's honestly like the 5th, 6th day that we're actually working on this bike. I like to say day 3 because this is part of the vlog, but this is what we're looking for. This is the 41 millimeter socket that fits for the triple clamp right here, right in the middle. So now we can torque wrench that in. That was like a 10-year journey. We had to go find this one. Called multiple stores, didn't have them, and then they special ordered this one. Thank you, shout outs to Napa Auto Parts for hooking us up with the 41 millimeter socket. And then not only that we need the 41 millimeter socket, we also needed the reducer, so we got this impact socket adapter set from the Harbor Freight. Now we're gonna knock this out of the way. We kind of almost there, as you guys can see. We kind of figured things out for the mirrors, taking off the riser plates, and we got new bolts over at the Home Depot for that. Yeah. I got that, dude. I love it. Hey Google, tell me a joke.
What's a potato's favorite form of transportation? The gravy train.
Anyone with the 2014 CBR1000rr It's a 41 millimeter, but look at this monstrosity right here. We have 2 reducers on top of a 41 millimeter socket. Do not do this at home. I repeat, do not do this at home. No, not another one. Oh my god, this is disgusting. I repeat, do not do this at home. Please, guys. Alright, check this out, guys. So we got the handlebars almost done. Just now we're actually missing the bar ends. It's always something with us, man. We always run into some kind of stop. But check this out, guys. Our first scramble parts on the CBR, which is this brake reservoir. Kind of blocks the dash, no? Just a little bit. It's not so bad. I really don't care. As long as it works. We gotta add new brake fluid now. And we're almost done. Almost done. Just bear with us. Bam! And brake reservoir is done. Brake fluids are flushed. So we actually went through a whole bottle of brake fluid, but it wasn't flushing correctly. It was just kind of falling through. So we did first from my right caliper, and then we did the left caliper. And then smart thinking is Lauren did the master cylinder first, and then everything started getting to fruition. And we started getting the fluids flushed correctly, and that's a pain in the ass. I don't know if you guys do your own brake fluids, but that's always a pain in the ass. So we're pretty much done. So I'll get my own bar ends. I'll probably find something cheap. Dude, finally done. Look at this piece of crap right here. For memory's sake, I'm gonna hold on to this to remember the struggle of taking this out and putting in the god dang new, actually old OEM bars. Check this Brembo brake reservoir right here. High end. Seats back on. Just the mirrors gotta be fixed left, which is gonna be the easiest part. Dude, I'm so happy we're done, man. I'm so freaking happy we're done. Exactly. You guys asked for it. I'm showing you guys now the conversion. I repeat, guys, this is not a tutorial in any way. I'll answer questions if you guys have any. I know a few people who want to change their sports bike to riser bars, and I tell you, like, think before you do it. If you want something comfortable, get yourself a comfortable bike, not a sports bike. I'm gonna take this out for a ride. I'll catch you guys on the next vlog. Peace out.